We're documenting our first 10 days on our trip to Spain. What day is it? Wednesday, January 15th. We left on Sunday, January 5th. We ended up leaving 2 days early to go to the airport because of a snowstorm. And then we got that plane and it was
broken.
And delayed and delayed and delayed. And then
Well, there was a whole lot more.
there was a whole lot more.
We had to get a car.
Oh yeah.
And we had to get the car early.
We did.
The day early.
With the last car.
Last car. We hoped they would get it. They got it. It was a 4-wheel drive. It was supposed to be a crappy car. But it was better.
It was better.
And then we got everything together a day early. Then we drove to the airport. Waited
Sunday.
and waited and waited. Then finally boarded the plane after hours of waiting.
And then
Wait. We spent the night.
We spent
in
2
DC.
nights.
Yeah, but we spent the night.
No, we spent Sunday.
2 nights, yeah,
and Monday
because
night.
of the thing.
Flew
Yeah.
on Tuesday. We had a 5.5-hour layover, and due to a mechanical issue,
We
we
never
ended up
left the ground
missing-
in Dulles.
We did. We got to Newark. On this trip.
Yes.
So we were delayed a very long time, got to Newark, and missed our flight to Madrid.
Yes, that night we got to
Yes.
Newark. Yeah, and then it was freezing cold in Newark,
Freezing.
and it cost too much to get a ride share. And we didn't have enough clothes because we packed light, and we froze our butts off
waiting for a
waiting
shuttle.
for a shuttle that, according to the internet, was a very slow shuttle. And we waited in a crowd of people fighting to get to that shuttle.
And we got on the shuttle.
And we got on. It was packed.
And by that time, we knew we were rescheduled to get to Madrid 2 days later than normal.
Yeah, because there was no room on the flight the
There was-
next day.
There was one seat on the flight on the 8th. So we had to take the flight on the 9th.
And then we had to get economy plus seats, but we lost our
We lost
early check-in because
Yeah.
that's the way the airline works.
And we lost our seats that were 2, and I had to be in a middle seat. But
Yeah.
we made it here.
Didn't sleep on the airplane
No.
as usual.
Oh, and I got sick waiting
Oh, yeah. Started with a urinary tract infection
in Newark
in
Airport
Newark.
Hotel. So then we had to have Instacart bring medicine.
First Instacart experience, which was fun.
That was fun.
Easy.
Easy. Got medicine. So then we got to Madrid on Friday the 10th. What time did we get here? 9:45.
Yep. Had to catch a train from the airport to the Atocha station, which was supposed to be easy. And
It was.
Well, it was supposed to be all trains go to the Atocha station.
But we
That's
had
not
switched
true.
trains.
We had to switch trains and go to the Atocha station, then catch another train to
Seville.
Seville. And then we had lost our ticket from Seville to Jerez.
Well, we canceled it.
Oh, we canceled it because, and there's nothing available apparently, but as it turns out, there was available.
Later.
So then we had already arranged a bus ticket, and we had to
Take a
get
taxi.
taxi from the Seville train station to the bus station in Seville, which was surprisingly easy, and the guy didn't rip us off.
He didn't. And
And-
the bus was on time.
And the bus was on time
And
and
nice.
easy.
And then we walked to our Airbnb. That took like 15 minutes. So we got here like 6 o'clock or something in the evening.
Hmm.
So it took us 5 days and 2 hours from leaving our house to getting to Madrid or to Jerez.
Yep.
Um,
Lesson learned: drive to the airport.
direct flight.
We
only.
should have driven from our house to Newark, but you also don't know what's going to happen, so you can't really plan that.
What if this isn't filming? Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, I hope it is.
Then we got here, went to the grocery store, and went to bed and slept for all night. And then the next day we got up and went for a walk. And then we decided in the afternoon that we had to get more medicine for me because I was still feeling
Sick.
discomfort.
Dysuria.
So on the way to the grocery store, that was what, 45-minute walk,
Yeah.
we went to the pharmacy, and a very nice young lady spoke English, fortunately, and gave me
Mostly.
some cranberry pills and told us to go to the urgent care. So we did. We went to the
Urgencia.
Urgencia, the free Spain urgent care. No one spoke English.
So I typed up on Google Translate your symptoms
In great detail.
in great detail, everything they would need to know. And we walked back to the lady, and she read it and laughed
Probably.
and said she didn't speak English.
And
And then she gave us a prescription
wrote on a sheet of paper that we couldn't read.
that said gracias. We
But at
could
the
read
bottom
gracias.
it said thank you.
And we knew the medicine on there.
Which we thought was weird. So then we walk a mile back to the pharmacy
All the
where
way
the
back
lady
down
spoke
the hill.
English, all the way back down the hill. And she said it wasn't on the correct form.
And showed us what the correct form
So
should
the
look
form-
like.
And she wrote a note for us to take back to the clinic. So we walked.
Saying this is not the correct document. I need a prescription. I don't know why they gave you this. She didn't write that on the form,
No.
but she told us that.
So we go back to the clinic and have to Google Translate saying they won't fill it. And the guy went and talked to some other provider and gave us another sheet of paper that did not look like what
It still didn't look like the prescription that was correct.
she wanted. So at that point it was what, 8:30
Yeah,
at night. So we're like, well, we'll try
again tomorrow.
again tomorrow. We went home and I didn't feel like she would fill it with the second one because it still wasn't what she wanted.
Yeah,
But-
but she was young, and we started thinking that maybe there was a difference in pharmacies. Like maybe another pharmacy might not be willing, or might be more willing to not quite follow the law as much.
So you found a,
Because even at the clinic, they said
oh, she should have filled it already.
they should have filled us. We don't know what the problem was.
So
It was 2 pills,
2 liquid powder.
2 powders.
So Jason found a pharmacy much closer than
Central Jerez
2.5
Pharmacy.
miles away. And we walked there.
And I read that it was an old person, and the pharmacy had been there for a long time.
Yeah. And we walked
And
in.
they were friendly.
Well, wouldn't say it was friendly.
Yeah, I mean, it was what we needed.
It was a transaction. He went and he got it. It was like
Because
$4.50 or something.
got the pills. But the thing was, we were thinking, we'd already looked up another hospital to go to make it more official, because we thought, well, maybe they didn't give us the right prescription because we weren't checked in and
And I was
they
starting.
didn't have our documentation. And
By
yeah,
then I
and
was starting to feel worse. So
things were getting worse, so we figured we had to go. Plus, we had the insurance, but couldn't figure out how to make the online insurance thing work.
so it's been fun.
Yeah, still haven't figured that out.
Then we blew a fuse here by running the little heater because our bathroom and our kitchen aren't heated. So we have to run a little heater in our bathroom, and I was in the kitchen, so we blew our fuse, fixed that.
Yeah.
Then I made the stove not work because I turned the timer button,
And the lady had said, don't turn the timer button.
and she had to come over and fix it. Then this morning we woke up with no water, but that came back on relatively quickly.
Apparently a ruptured line in the town, but so that wasn't our fault.
No.
Internet has been in and out.
Technology is
Technology's a challenge. Not the internet in the room. The Wi-Fi works great.
Our eSIM.
Our eSIM. Just going back and forth with that and trying to figure out how to make the phones work through that eSIM.
And Wi-Fi calling is different on my phone and your phone and text messaging. But we're getting better
It's much better. And I got phone calls last night, so it worked.
in the middle of the night. And then
Spam calls.
we're washing our second load of laundry, so we've conquered the washing machine. It's very small. You can put about
Well, we don't know.
6 pieces of clothing in at a time. And we have to dry it on our roof, so that's very European. And we've gone to the Alcazar for free, and we've been to the cathedral for free because I'm cheap, and we're on a budget.
Yeah.
And we're glad we didn't pay for either of
Oh,
those.
and we got money back from the airlines.
Oh, we did.
200 and, or I don't know.
$281.34.
And
From United's going to pay for our hotel in Newark, which is very exciting.
money back for the trains.
We got a refund of 70% back on our train.
And miles tickets for the
10,000
airlines.
miles each. That's exciting. And we've done a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
We've had ravioli and pizza and fajitas, quesadillas,
Salad.
salad. We haven't been to a restaurant yet other than the train station, which was not a restaurant. And we're kind of afraid to use the bus because we don't know how. We have to figure that out.
Oh.
I'm afraid.
I don't think that'll be hard.
I think we need to go to the tourist office
Yeah.
and ask
Uh,
them to explain. And we hope to go to Cadiz, but we have to figure out train or bus. And I've been cleaning a lot in our apartment.
yeah. Wasn't the cleanest.
It-
Dirty books.
Dust bunnies on books,
That's funny.
dust bunnies everywhere. I've cleaned out drawers, wiped down cabinets,
Clean the silverware.
cleaned all the silverware,
Clean the plates.
most of the dishes.
Trouble sleeping.
Jason can't sleep, which is rare. And we're in a, you think it's a queen?
Yeah, queen size bed.
Is
I
it?
don't know, maybe a double.
It's small. So,
Double, probably.
yeah. And when the room was really damp the first 2 days, so we had to strip the bed and hang the sheets up to dry because it was like laying in a
Hmm. And-
swamp.
And the hot water is non-existent because it's colder here than I think Europe is just different. So
We're-
you have to take a quick shower,
Not very hot.
not very hot because the water does not last long. Well, hot water does not last long.
It's definitely where we're staying is European.
Yes.
It's not American. And that's okay. Jason calls it camping, but not in a bad sense.
You have to find life hacks.
You have to be resourceful and creative to make life work.
But our lady is very responsive.
She is. And she speaks English.
She's over responsive, but she's elderly, so
I like her. So that's been it. It's
Yeah.
been challenging. What word would you choose?
I don't know. I mean, as expected.
Yeah.
I can't say it's been any different than any other trip. It's just that normally it's a week and then
We'd be leaving now.
you would be leaving, right?
And have
so
stuff figured
maybe
out.
by the time we got it figured out, yeah, we're leaving. Usually that is the problem,
That
which
is-
is why
yeah.
we have to stay longer.
So.
Yeah.
But we've seen some nice things. The town is
Nice.
walkable. It's nice. It's a little.
They're very afraid of crime, I guess,
I don't
because
know.
they
Lots
put
of
bars
bars,
on the windows,
And
but
it doesn't seem to be any.
there's no crime.
crime. I would call it grittier than other places we've been, but not in a
Right. Well, it's
bad
not,
way.
not a tourist.
It's not a tourist. We've heard English twice, and neither was American English.
British English and then some other kind of English.
Yeah. So, no
So,
non-native.
but Google Translate works well.
It's been good.
Yep.
The weather's fantastic.
Weather's nice.
It's sunny,
Yeah.
60 in the day. Not
Except
too
where we
hot.
had to close the door for the bathroom and it's freezing in there. But that's just because
We have to leave the window open during the
The
day because
lady
it gets
wants it
damp.
that but we have a little heater, so
It's fine.
I
But
don't know.
it's better than working.
Yep.
And I'm really going to appreciate our house when we get home that I didn't really appreciate before we left.
You know, that's true.
All right,
So,
first 10 days.
Yep. Okay. I'm retired Rick.